reason probably for mimetic desire. Girard took a term from Jean-Paul Sartre to understand the reason why we desire what others desire, why we imitate desire of others. And the term he took from Sartre is the lack of being. The lack of
Mm,
being means we all feel some lacks. We all feel that we are not full. We are not already completely in charge of everything. Maybe it goes even back to our sense of mortality and so on. And we guess in some way that other peoples don't have this lack, so they are cool. They don't worry as we all worry, and then we imitate them. And we think if we have the same objects and long for the same objects as the others, then we will be able to overcome our lack of being. So that's the deeper reason. And in a second stage, Girard asked himself and became aware this imitation of desire of others easily, not automatically, but easily results in conflicts, in violence. So how did human groups in the beginning of humanity deal with this problem? And by studying mythology and old texts and myths, he discovered that those cultures uh, were the result of a scapegoat mechanism. So scapegoat mechanism means a group is in crisis. There are a lot of conflicts between different people in this group, and suddenly such a group can solve this crisis when one person hits another very strongly, and others observe that and imitate again the hitting of a person. And the more the people join this hitting of other persons, we can observe that, for instance, in the rite of stoning. So some people throw stones, and then others imitate this throwing of stones, and you suddenly have a snowball mechanism where suddenly the whole group joins against a single person. And after this person is killed or expelled, suddenly there is a certain peace, and this peace is now seen as caused by the same person that was persecuted. That's one of the most interesting insights of Girard, that the person who becomes a scapegoat is seen as the cause of the crisis. So suddenly the whole group is convinced as that if this person would not have been among us, we would be very nice and gentle and peaceful people. But this troublemaker made our life so difficult. And now we overcame this difficulty by expelling him or stoning him and killing him. But the sudden beast that appears in the group is also attributed immediately afterwards. And that's a thing we don't understand in our modern world, but it's very important to understand the foundation of human culture, that those people also attributed the peace that resulted from expulsion or killing the scapegoat, attributed to the scapegoat. So the scapegoat becomes the god of the tribe who persecuted it. I mean, already in the beginning, he is seen as a monster, even if he originally was just an ordinary member, an ordinary guy of the group. Could also be a woman, of course. But the more the group is convinced that this monster caused all the problems, it becomes a very strange creature. And when the sudden peace disappears suddenly in the group, it's also seen as a result of this strange being who causes trouble and donates and gives peace. And this merging of the absolute bad and the absolute good in the same person is the deep core of what we call today in religious studies the sacred. And it's also a description of early gods. If you go back to description of early gods in mythology, you will see almost all those gods are double-faced. They are very good and very bad at the same time. Only in the later world religions, you see a very strong separation. You have the devil as the incarnation of evil on the one side, and God as the incarnation of the absolute good. But the original gods are both at the same time, and that we can explain with the help of Girard's insight into the scapegoat mechanism and what results from it.